Hey guys, welcome back to another episode inside of my Forever World. On our last episode, we built this guy, which is our little carriage slash starter home. And yeah, just a little bit of storage, and our bed is hiding in there, along with a crafting table. Last episode, we did a bunch of sand gathering, and I did a tiny bit of off-camera mining here. Just started getting some cobblestone and some deep slate and a couple of the random blocks for our build that we're going to be doing today. And if you've seen the end of the last episode, there was kind of a little sneak peek up here. So we have started our mine kind of back down this path. I actually need two paths to it. Maybe starting, I think maybe right here. Kind of make a quick little outline here. Going back here, you can kind of see over in that corner, that's actually not the mine, but down in here, we have our mine. I did a kind of an old school way instead of just going straight down. And then I did also make a little bit of a lava farm we got here. Maybe we'll move some furnaces in here to kind of get that started. And what else do we got in here? Okay, yeah, just a couple more cauldrons. But over here, as you can see, kind of built a little walkway. We actually have something super cool, which is this spawner here. As you can see, I've already booted it out, but if you look inside, you can see that there is a skeleton floating around in there. I just happened to see this guy because complementary shaders, it kind of leave like the spawners leave like a purple light, just like these eyes right here. And I could see it right here when I was making up my mind about where I wanted to place my mine. But yeah, this cave is all lit up. It's the only one in here. A little bit of coal back here, but pretty cool. So we're gonna have to make a farm out of that, XP farm and super overpowered bone meal farm. And it looks like it is starting to get dark, so I will head back up to the surface real quick. All right, so the plan for today, or I guess the end all be all plan for this episode, is I really want to get our starter base up on the hill here. And we have, I kind of want to build two farms. So one farm for our skelly spawner and another moss farm, because our build, as you can see right here, has a lot of mossy variants that we need. Mossy brick, moss itself. So we're going to need a lot of moss. That and the skelly farm will be a really good XP farm. We have the bush and the short grass, easy. Glow icons, not too bad to get. And yeah, we got some glass to make as well. Quite a few panes. I don't know if we'll be able to get cyan right off the bat because the deserts are kind of far away. In short, we have a lot of resources to finish gathering for this episode. So I will see you guys here in a few minutes. Alright guys, as you can see down below, I have my 30 levels, and we finished up building this spawner farm here. Let's see if I can crack it open real quick. Yeah, we just have our slab in there, and the spawner's inside, and the skellies just drop down. into some water. But yeah, that's that purple glow I was talking about earlier. That's what kind of led me to find it. And so the skellies, they drop down here. I'm gonna have to beautify all these bridges at some point. Make it look nice down here. All the skeletons, they drop down here, and we just beat them up real quick. Pretty simple, pretty quick. We've already got roughly a stack and a half-ish, and we're starting to get some enchanted bows and stuff. That's pretty nice. But what we're going to do now is I also made a grindstone, and we're going to take the silk touch off of that, which I'm sad to see the silk touch go, but hopefully we'll be able to re-roll our silk touch, but with unbreaking or efficiency. Oh yeah, there we go. So we have efficiency 4. I guess let's try it. Oh, I'll take it. I wish I had a breaking on it, but fortune 3 is really powerful and efficiency 4 is really powerful. So we may have to merge this pig with another one eventually. So I've kind of changed my mind about making a moss farm. The one I want to build is a little bit more resource intensive. So what I think that I'll do is I just converted some of the bones into some bone meal. And I think we'll just run down into our mine here. And let's see here, get our hoe here. And we'll keep kind of doing the same thing. Let's throw one of these down. Bone mill it, there we go. And break it up. Hopefully this will get us a bunch of moss and moss variants. Okay guys, so we went ahead and we got ourselves a couple stacks of moss just from down there in the mines. I have a couple stacks of cobble from some of our mining, and I figured we would start to convert some of these guys into furnaces. And I think what we'll do is just put them down right here, like so. We can start making some smooth stone, or just regular stone. All right. While these guys are cooking up, we will run over and start finishing kind of collecting up some of the materials, and then I will meet you guys up at the top of the hill there. All right, guys, here we are. I hope that was a lot quicker for you than it was for me. Man, did it take a while to get all the resources for this guy, but it is finally done. And I figured what we'd do, I went ahead and did the interior, and I figured we'd do a quick little walk around it. There's still some things I kind of want to add to it, like some pathing that goes around, and we'll add some maybe some custom trees and stuff back here. This style of building is a lot different than what I normally do, but I think it turned out pretty good. And if I remember to, I will put an image of the concept art on the screen here. And the reference point I want to say is right about here. maybe a couple blocks in the air, but it's at this angle here. Anyway, let's get on with the walkthrough of the house. We have two entrances here. We have a basement entrance and there's a upstairs entrance. We'll go through the basement first. And in this first little room right now, it's just storage, and there's a little loft up there. I have moved the enchantment table in here. There's a small room in here with a cauldron. I think this might be where we make our potions. For now, I just have some flowers and some hanging roots, a small barrel, but there is nothing in it right now. And then a little bit of storage. Got some copper in here and a bunch of other little knickknacks. We'll have to name them with signs, stone, and a couple other different things. All of our wood here. I think this downstairs area turned out pretty good. There is a lot of different blocks in use here. It's I guess I wouldn't consider this much of a starter base, more of just a regular base. But moving on to the upstairs here, we have a little bit of copper with a door, and we use the bookshelves as kind of like I guess, a molding, and I think it turned out really nice. We were able to trade with the Wandering Trader to get some pale moss not that long ago, and also get some leads. But yeah, this is the mid story. We'll end up adding more things as we kind of go along. But let's go on to the next room. And this one's really nice. Has a nice big window here, a little bit more storage, and then I made this wardrobe with a little bit more storage. We have our old armor in there. Close that up. Our bed is right here, and then we have the top of the loft, which you can kind of see down all the way down to the first floor there, the basement, which is kind of cool. More storage, another crafting table just in case, and we also have this guy here, which is just kind of a nice view of the outside area here, and yeah, super cool. And then again, we are doing kind of like a Tudor style molding here. I think it turned out pretty good. And then we kind of just kept it one color here. But there's one more floor to look at here, and it's this guy. I haven't quite decided what I wanted to do with it yet, but maybe more storage, maybe a trophy room, or maybe a private library or something like that, I'm assuming. I really like the sandstone fireplace. I think it turned out really cool. And actually, you can't see it, but it goes all the way through there, and you can see it from the outside of the building as well. Alright, guys, and I think that is all the time that we have left for this episode. I just want to thank you guys again for watching, and if you made it this far, an extra thank you. And like always, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.